Hello friends, many of you probably make plans for the future. You have dreams and desires, and of course you may hope to see yourself as someone different from who you are today. Nonetheless, most of you go on living your regular life, hiding in the comfort of your daily routines, feeling like you're playing this big game called life, while your dreams remain just that for many years. Does this situation seem familiar? Have you ever thought that your whole life can change in just one moment? That one day you can be at the top and the next day you're not? And the other way around, you may be living in poverty one day and wake up rich the next morning. Of course, if you do nothing, then nothing will change. And if you don't like the way you live, you can either put up with it or change your life for the better. You just need to take that first step and you'll definitely succeed. So today I'll tell you an incredible story of one man who, having gone out of his comfort zone, was able to completely change his whole life. Moreover, it all happened in a matter of days. And yes, he wasn't a genius, but rather a simple person, just like you and me. Nathan Apodaca was an average 37-year-old American. His life didn't exactly turn out great. He was working long shifts at a potato factory. All his life, he was an ordinary worker. There was certainly nothing special about him. He lived in an old trailer and has probably lost all hope of his life ever changing. But one day his whole life turned upside down. So what exactly could have happened? It was an ordinary fall day, September 25th. Nathan was in a hurry to get to the potato factory, where he'd been working for the last 20 years. I don't think I need to say that the work didn't bring him much joy, or it didn't exactly pay as well as he would have liked. He barely had enough money for the basic necessities, so anything expensive was out of the question. Unfortunately, he had no other options. All he could do was stay at this dead-end, low-paying job, and it could have stayed like this forever, and this story would probably have a completely different ending if it weren't for a chain of the most ordinary accidents. One day, he was driving to work. His old Dodge Durango showed its true colors yet again and broke down right in the middle of the road. It should be mentioned that it didn't surprise Nathan at all, as the car's mileage had gone long over 500,000 kilometers a long time ago, and the car looked more like an old tin can than an actual car. That's why Nathan quickly accepted the fact that his iron horse had broken down, and realizing that his car won't get him anywhere, he decided to get to work otherwise. It's also worth noting that he always had a longboard in his car for exactly this kind of situation. The weather was great, so without waiting for the tow truck to arrive, Nathan grabbed his phone, bottle of ocean spray, cranberry juice, and decided to go the rest of the way to work on his longboard. Sure, the situation wasn't perfect, and most people would probably only see the negative side of it. It's morning, your car breaks down, yet you still have to get to work somehow. But our hero of the story came up with an interesting and frankly quite an unusual idea. I remember thinking that I should make a video. I wanted to show my daughter her 37-year-old dad longboarding to work. The only problem was that I wasn't very good at using technology and social networks, but I remembered what my daughter taught me and decided to try. So I made a short video, only about 22 seconds long, and I uploaded it to TikTok, Nathan said excitedly. A little later, he had already published several videos before they were mostly of his daughter and his friends. Using the few things he had on him, Nathan shot a seemingly simple video of him drinking the ocean spray juice going down the highway on his longboard while humming Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. He posted the video in which he called the Morning Vibe. He posted it and forgot all about it. He couldn't have imagined what would happen next. I actually thought I'd delete it later, Nathan said. But fate, or rather TikTok's algorithms, thought differently. Just 2 days after posting this video, an ordinary potato factory worker woke up as a real star. I remember going on TikTok and not believing what I saw. I thought that maybe there was some kind of mistake, but there wasn't, he later said. The thing is that in just a couple of days, his short video got an unbelievable number of views, 20 million. And a little later, this number increased to almost 60 million. From users all over the world, but not just on TikTok, but other social networks as well. But the most interesting part is yet to come. It wasn't only the regular people who liked the factory workers video, but also the main shareholders of the ocean spray company. Nathan Apodaca is drinking juice from this particular company in the video, and the effect it had shocked the shareholders of this large corporation, to say the least. Why, you might ask? Well, it turned out that Nathan's viral video motivated people to drink from this particular company. In literally just one day after Nathan posted the video to TikTok, The shelves with ocean spray juice were almost empty, and the company earned a huge profit. So they decided to thank the TikToker. As I said earlier, Nathan was just a regular working man, lived in a small trailer, and couldn't afford much. When a company representative arrived at Nathan's home, he was surprised to see how difficult Nathan's life was. To help in a way that would benefit him the most, the company decided to get him a new car, a huge cranberry-colored Nissan. Guess what was inside the car? There were many boxes of ocean spray juice. I was shocked by this gift. I never thought that my 22-second video would turn my unremarkable life upside down. I realize that you're the only one who can change your life for the better. You have to initiate change, Nathan said with a smile. But friends, this was only the beginning. Nathan didn't just skillfully promote the ocean spray product in a short video, but also reminded everyone of Fleetwood Mac, their 1977 song called Dreams, which plays in the background of Nathan's video, came back to the top of the music charts. After that, even the band announced that it's been the best time for them since the streaming services. People remembered us again, and our song has gotten a second wave of popularity. It was listened to 13 million times online in the first week of October. Then the frontman of the band went on to personally thank Nathan. But this still wasn't the end of it, friends. Morning Vibe has brought about a flash mob of the same name. People from all over the world began to replicate the original video. The flash mob became so popular that by early October, even the vice governor of Montana, Mike Cooney, and the singer Shakira had participated. But the most popular videos were probably of Mick Fleetwood and Stevie Nicks, the drummer and singer of Fleetwood Mac, and even to this day, people continue to shoot various parodies of the original video. After Nathan Apodaca became famous, he decided to take a long vacation from his work at the factory and has become a famous blogger with millions of subscribers, and he's planning to continue to blog. Moreover, Nathan now owns an online store, which he sells as branded merchandise, and he recently hired a real estate agent and is already getting ready to move to a new home. Now I pay my bills on time, Nathan told reporters with a smile. Thanks to all the people who saw something special in my simple video. I have contracts with manufacturers worth millions, and the online store is making good profits. Be it as it may, according to Nathan, he and his daughter to thank for the success of a TikTok. Several years ago, thinking about her father's charisma and artistry, she decided to teach him about life on social media. He didn't take it seriously at the time, but he did publish new videos once in a while, and it's turned out he didn't do it in vain. Who knew that it would change the life of their family forever? Well, there's one thing that the story of a regular worker who literally became rich and popular in a matter of days can teach us. If you want your life to change, you have to do something about it. After all, if you do nothing, you get nothing. And those who refuse to keep up with the time might always want to think about it. The world is changing quickly, and refusing new things, you might miss out on something great. Well, that's the story of how life can take a sudden turn in a matter of just a few days. Let us know what you think about this video and subscribe to our channel. See you soon. Bye.